Hello, my name is Nicolas Rioux, Director of Legal Affairs at the OACIQ. Commercial transactions are becoming more and more complex and require technical, legal, and financial knowledge that is often beyond the skills of a single person. Did you know that your duty to advise sometimes requires you to go further by referring clients to other professionals? Under your ethical obligations, and when the protection of the interest of one of the parties to a transaction so requires, you must advise this party to consult a recognized expert, such as a lawyer, notary, engineer, accountant, or any other professional as needed. Likewise, seeking the advice of a colleague with specific expertise increases your own professionalism. For example, if you hold a full-service license, but you work primarily in residential brokerage, you may need to seek the help of a more experienced colleague when it comes to completing a commercial transaction. As a broker, you must know when the limits of your own expertise are reached and refer your client to the appropriate expert when the protection of his interests so requires. Similarly, if your client retains your services to lease a commercial space, it would be wise to advise him to have the lease analyzed and reviewed by a lawyer or notary specialized in commercial leases. Another case where you should advise your client to consult an expert is when the client is looking to purchase a building to operate a business. Several validations must then be done. For instance, it's appropriate to hire an engineer to know the condition of the building, and an accountant or tax expert to know the impacts of the transaction. A lawyer or urban planner will also be able to inform you about the activities that are permitted in a given neighborhood or building. The same applies to a situation where you're hired to act as an intermediary for the purchase of a building that your client intends to operate as an office lessor. Environmental expertise may also be appropriate in some cases. It is important to remember that you must always take into account your attitudes, limits on knowledge, and means available in the performance of your activities. You must not act outside your area of expertise without seeking the necessary help from an expert or a colleague with the required expertise. In short, don't hesitate to use your network when necessary. Your thoroughness and advisory role remain an added value to offer your clients. Thanks for listening, and talk to you again soon.